state has withdrawn or abandoned the request to extradite him. And I signed a quash order.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Where's DeWitt Harold? Is that you, Mr. Harold?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Harold, the state of Nevada wishes to extradite you for what we call here in the state of Florida, an aggravated battery. Do you wish to return voluntarily or do you wish to contest extradition?
Yeah, I'll return voluntarily.
All right. I have noted that the extradition officer is here present that will notify Nevada. We'll pass your case to August 20th, 2025. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Manuel Taveras has been returned to the demanding state, and I hereby quash the warrant. There is an in-state.
That's it for me, Your Honor.
Okay, have a great day, Ms. Rome.
Okay.
And
I see other say.
I'll be taking over Assistant State Attorney Isaac Lickfield for the rest.
And we don't see your camera, Isaac. Oh, there it goes.
May I ask who is the in-state? Excuse me, ma'am?
John Wilson or Rebecca?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, are you in-state public defender or state attorney?
Sir, I'm looking for the defendant's name.
Oh. Virginia Rojas is the first one?
Ms. Rojas bonded out. I highlighted it for you.
Okay, I didn't know this.
And the 15th day would be on August 20th.
She's bonded out.
Yes, that's it for the record.
Let me ask you, Madam Clerk.
Yeah.
You put this over here. Are these the inmates that are becoming?
So you call them off the calendar from all the way going down, and then you'll look at the A form, read it, and let them know if they have a bond or not.
I was told there was only one in-state. They're not, it's more than one in-state?
Yeah, it's more than one person on the state.
Well, somebody told me there was only one.
I don't know who told you that.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
you were late.
I think you go here.
All right, Virginia Rojas, you know, ma'am, I'm only teasing you. Virginia Rojas, I believe, has bonded out.
Yes,
The reset for 50. I mean, we don't have to reset this, yeah.
No, yeah.
We have an echo. Octavio Acosta,
Yes.
Mr.
It's on
Acosta.
Zoom from Metro West.
Excuse me?
He's on Zoom from Metro West.
Okay. Mr. Acosta, you are wanted by Brevard County. Does he have any current cases pending?
No, Your Honor, this is it, and he has no bond.
I believe you're wanted for felony violation of probation. You have no bond. We're gonna pass your case to August 20th. And we're gonna notify Brevard County that you're ready to be transported. So hopefully they'll take you before that date, okay?
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Anthony Maldonado.
Hello.
Mr. Maldonado, you're wanted by Broward.
Yes, sir.
For grand theft, you have a bond set at none. We're gonna pass your case to August 20th. We're gonna notify Broward to come pick you up, okay?
All right, that's fine.
Good
And
luck to you.
if you don't mind, how long until they come get me?
Well, since they're next door, I would imagine that they will come and get you soon, but we're gonna pass it to August 20th. Do you have any local charges pending? Mr. Maldonado, can you hear me? I believe he's frozen. Would the corrections officer tell me when I call these persons' names, whether or not they have local charges pending against them?
He doesn't have anything pending, Your Honor, not here.
I understand, but in future, in the following cases then. So, Mr.
Oh, I can hear
Maldonado,
you now. I'm sorry about that. It said my internet connection was unstable. You like froze for like 2 minutes.
yes, sir. Essentially, you don't have any current charges, so they'll notify Broward, and I'm sure that since Broward is not that far from here, they'll come and pick you up soon.
Okay,
luck.
thank God.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate
Louis,
you.
you're welcome. Louis Paez,
Good morning. Good
Mr.
morning.
Paez. You're wanted by Monroe County. Your bond has been set at $10,000, a total bond. I'm gonna pass your case to August 20th to make sure that they either came to pick you up or you made bond, okay?
Okay.
Michael Spivey,
Yes, sir.
you are wanted by Orange County. Your bond is a total of $2,500. We will be passing your case to August 20th to make sure that they either pick you up or you made your bond.
Your Honor, I was hoping that with the credit time that I have here in Miami, that I could be credit time served.
No, sir, we don't have any jurisdiction over your case. The case arises out of Orange County. You have to go back there, and is your local case over with today or yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to go there and deal with this case in Orlando.
Okay, so it has to the 20th to be picked up?
We'll pass it to the 20th to make sure they came to pick you up. If you haven't been picked up by the 20th, we'll find out why and see whether or not they're gonna come pick you up or you should be released.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Michael Spivey?
That was me, sir.
Oh, I apologize, sir. You
No,
have to
that's
pay.
okay. That's okay. It's still early.
Miguel Moreno Parra.
Sí.
Mr. Parra, do you speak English?
Español.
Fine.
You're wanted by Orange County
Usted le está buscando el condado Orange
for violation of probation.
por haber quebrantado su libertad condicional.
Your bond is none, so you cannot bond out.
No tiene fianza, así que no puede pagar fianza.
We're gonna pass your case to August 20th
Vamos a pasar su caso para el 20 de agosto,
to await for them to come pick you up.
para esperar a que ellos le recojan.
¿Y si el 20 de agosto no han venido?
And
We
if
will-
by August 20 they haven't come pick me up,
We'll contact them, find out why, and see whether or not they're gonna come pick you up and pass it again.
les contactaríamos a ellos para ver si van a venir a recogerlo o no, y depende de lo que contesten, quizás se pase para otra fecha también.
Okay.
Okay,
Muchas gracias.
thank you so much.
Junior Machado Ramirez.
Your Honor, he'll need the Spanish interpreter as well.
All right. Mr. Ramirez, you are wanted by DeSoto County
Señor Ramírez, le solicitan del condado de Soto
for violation of probation, and your bond is none.
por haber quebrantado su libertad condicional y no tiene derecho a fianza.
Your next court date will be August 20th
Su próxima fecha en el tribunal es el 20 de agosto,
to await them to come pick you up.
para esperar a que vengan a recogerle.
Good luck to you.
Buena suerte.
Jesse Felser,
NBC, Your Honor, we need to reset it for tomorrow.
pass it to tomorrow.
Espanol?
Yep.
Again, Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
Yes,
Gabriel Sequeira, is that you? Esote?
Sí, soy yo.
yes, that's me.
You're wanted by Collier County.
Le solicitan del condado Collier.
Ujú.
Your bond is $2,000.
Tiene fianza de $2,000.
We're passing your case to August 20th
Vamos a pasar su caso para el 20 de agosto
to see whether you made your bond or they came to pick you up.
para ver si o salió bajo fianza o si vinieron a recogerlo.
¿Puedo pagar la fianza?
Can I pay for the bond?
Yes.
Sí,
Sí.
porque acabo de salir de inmigración porque por el mismo caso me mandó para la prisión 5 meses y salí, me levantaron y aquí estoy.
Yes, because I just got released from immigration. For this same case, I went to jail for 5 months, then I came back and here I am.
Yes, sir. I understand, but you need to go to Monroe County and take care of these charges.
Sí, señor, yo entiendo, pero tiene que ir usted al condado Monroe y ocuparse de estas acusaciones.
Ok, no, sí, pero ¿puedo pagar la fianza, salir a mi casa y la iba a presentarme a la corte allá o?
No, yes, but can I pay for the bond, get it released, go home, and then contest those charges there?
Yes.
Sí.
Sí, para poder agarrar un abogado o algo, sí, tienes, para que me den chance, porque acabo de salir de 5 meses de estar encerrado.
Ya yo lo oí, ya yo no
Ok,
estoy sordo. No
no,
estoy sordo.
No, gracias, no. Está bien, señor.
Okay, bye.
Gracias.
The defendant was explaining to me the same thing he told me. I
¿Cuánto era el
tell him, I heard you. I'm not deaf.
Augusto, 20.
20.
Augusto, 20.
Good luck. Buena suerte. Good luck to you. Luis Uceta.
Español, English? English, sir. Okay. Hello.
Mr. Uceta, you are wanted by Marion County. Your bond is a total of, and this is a civil writ of attachment, so your bond is a purchase amount. You have to post it in cash. $1,190.71. This is a warrant for failure to pay child support. I'm going to pass your case to August 20th to make sure that they came to pick you up or you posted the cash bond.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Damian Marshall. Mr. Marshall, you're wanted by Broward County. Your bond has been set at none. This is apparently a capias that was issued for your failure to appear in court on grand theft. Passing your case to August 20th for them to pick you up or good luck to you.
I didn't get no mail. I don't do anything but work.
Mr. Marshall, what happens is the cases that I've just handled, including yours, are cases that other judges in other counties are handling. I don't have any ability to do anything other than what I've just done. What I suggest you do, if you had an attorney in Broward County, is contact that attorney, whether it be a private attorney or
I don't live. I live down here. I don't have any attorney in Broward. I don't know why. They told me they just picked me up. I was with my friend. I don't know anything about this.
well, you were charged with grand theft. That's what I've been told. You were charged with grand theft in Broward County. You never went to court.
I don't know nothing about that. I work in Broward.
Did you have to go to court in Broward County?
No, I didn't. I didn't have anything to do with Broward. I only work in Broward.
It doesn't matter. Have you ever had a case
I never. I don't know why.
Mr. Marshall.
Yes, I'm Mr. Martinez.
Custody capias?
Excuse me, ma'am?
It's a not in custody capias that was issued for him. It's not a failure to appear. Can we reset him for the afternoon? And we can reach out to Broward to see if we can get him a bond. He should be entitled to a bond.
I don't know anything about it. It's just picking me up off the street. I was with my friend. I don't know. They said it was for fraud.
This is the first time he's being arrested on this, Judge.
I work Publix in the Port of Miami and the Port Everglades.
When I saw the capias, usually that's when a person fails to appear in court. Otherwise, it's a warrant.
NIC, so for Broward, when it says NIC, it's not in custody capias. That just means they issued a warrant, they filed charges, and now he's being arrested for it.
I'll pass it this afternoon. Your attorneys will, locally will try to contact Broward to try to get some relief for you.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got my calendar.
Thank you, just start beginning. Because correction, when they out the facility, this is there, but I don't think they're there yet, so you could just start from the first.
What are these?
Corrections out of turns.
Out of turns?
Yeah, but I don't think they're ready yet, but you could just start from over there.
Well, let me ask, who's the,
We can start
the-
with emails, Your Honor, page 1 of the calendar.
Yeah, just start from the beginning though.
And just whenever you want to take the private attorney, let us know.
well, that's what I was gonna try to do, but
The private attorney is for Miss Garcia
Miss Garcia,
on
Martina,
page 2.
how to find it, Your Honor?
You ladies.
well,
Yeah.
I'll leaf through this and I'll look for a name.
Be on page.
Betty Road. See,
Miss Garcia is here. She'll need the Spanish interpreter.
Go back.
And her attorney is joining now.
Que su abogado está conectando, señora.
Good morning, Judge. Alex Sola on behalf of Ladies Legra Garcia.
I'm looking for that docket, which I haven't found yet.
Se presenta su abogado un momentito que el juez está buscando su caso aquí en el calendario.
That's the correction, Your Honor. Right here.
You found it?
Yeah.
You're so good. We found Miss Garcia's docket. Yes, ma'am.
Ya hemos encontrado el expediente de la señora García.
She's before the court charged with organized fraud, $50,000 or more, grand theft, first degree, under $100,000, 2 counts, obtaining vehicle by trick.
Está acusada de fraude organizado en la cantidad de más de $50,000, hurto en mayor cuantía. Did you say it was a first degree or second degree, Your Honor? The grand theft.
The grand theft is a second degree felony.
El hurto mayor, en mayor cuantía es delito grave de segundo grado de menos de $100,000 o hasta $100,000, 2 cargos de eso, y haber obtenido un vehículo con trampa o a través de trampa.
You as well, sir. Right, I'll hear counsel.
Good morning, Judge. So, Judge, I would agree as to probable cause for counts 1 and 4. As to counts 2 and 3, I don't believe there's probable cause for grand theft, as there's no deprivation, either temporary or permanent, of the property. As to count 2,
Let me ask you, counsel.
Yep.
Didn't she have possession of the automobiles?
she did, but there's no allegation that anybody was deprived of it. There's an allegation that 1 was stolen and 2 is still in her possession.
And they were acquired by fraud.
Right. So that's why I would stipulate as to probable cause for counts 1 and 4. But otherwise, she has been paying on these notes. There's no loss of the vehicles.
Well, I don't have any information she has been paying on the notes.
I understand, Your Honor, but within the 4 corners of the arrest affidavit, it shows that she still has that car registered to her. And there's
Yes,
no
sir.
allegation. Right.
I find probable cause for the grand theft also. If I acquire a car by fraud and I have it and I keep it, that is theft.
I understand.
Su abogado está de acuerdo en que existe motivo fundado en los cargos 1 y 4, pero no así en los cargos 2 y 3. En el de hurto en mayor cuantía, no se le depravó de su propiedad de manera temporal ni permanente. El juez dice, pero el vehículo está bajo su control ahora mismo, su posesión. Sí, pero ha estado pagando las notas. Bueno, yo no tengo ninguna prueba aquí, dice el juez, de que ella ha estado pagando sus notas. De todos modos, cuando se adquiere una propiedad de manera fraudulenta, eso es robo. Existe motivo fundado para ese cargo también.
Judge, as to bond, I've spoken to her family, and what they're able to afford would be if the court would set a total bond of $20,000, that would be within their ability to pay.
En cuanto a las fianzas, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Well, go ahead, man.
En cuanto a la fianza, ha estado en comunicación con su familia, lo que pueden reunir, si puede ponerle una fianza que sume un total de hasta $20,000, eso es lo que ellos pueden costear.
How long has Ms. Garcia lived here?
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo aquí la señorita García?
Your Honor, I don't know, but I do know that she is a United States citizen.
No lo sé, su señoría, pero sí sé que es ciudadana americana.
Ms. Garcia, how long have you lived here?
Señora García, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo aquí?
3 años y medio.
3.5 years.
How can she be a citizen if
¿Cómo
she's
puede
only
ser?
been here 3.5 years?
¿Cómo puede ser ciudadana americana si solo lleva aquí 3 años y medio?
Judge,
No, en el país, perdón, llevo 11 años y viviendo en la misma residencia llevo 3 años y medio.
No, I'm sorry. In this country, I've been living for 11 years. I'm talking about the same address I've been living for 3.5 years.
And who do you live with?
¿Con quién vive usted?
Con mi esposo,
With my husband.
What is his name?
¿Cómo se llama él?
Manuel Alejandro Cordero.
Manuel Alejandro Cordero.
State, I'll hear from you.
Given that the standard bonds for this would total about $32,000 for these 4 charges, dropping it down to $20,000 seems a little excessive to me.
Que según la fiscalía, dado que este tipo de delito como fianza estándar ascendería hasta $32,000, la fianza de $20,000 me luce que es un poco bastante excesivo bajarlo.
As to count one, the bond will be $10,000. As
El
to count,
cargo número 1, la fianza es de $10,000.
count two will be $5,000.
Cargo número 2, $5,000.
Count three, the bond will be $5,000.
Cargo número 3, la fianza va a ser $5,000.
And count four, the bond will be $10,000.
Y cargo número 4, la fianza son $10,000.
Judge, as to count 4, the standard bond would be 2,500. Would the court consider lowering count 4 to 2,500? That would be a total bond of 22,500.
Su señoría, el cargo número 4, la fianza estándar es de $2,500. Nos bajaría usted de 10,000 a 2,500 para que así la fianza total ascendería a 22,500.
The state would not object to that. But
La
there is
fiscalía
also a
no se opone.
misdemeanor count 5.
Okay, State, you're very muffled. I don't know why.
Sorry about that. The state would not object to the standard bond for the 4th count, and there is a 5th count, a misdemeanor.
Right. So 2,500 for count 4, $500 for count 5.
La fiscalía no se opone a que le baje, su señoría le ha bajado $2,500 el cargo número 4, pero luego hay un cargo número 5 que es un delito menor con $500 de fianza.
Anything further, Mr. Sola?
No, Your Honor. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Nice seeing you, sir.
Nada más de la defensa, gracias.
Mónica Santos Gonzalez.
You know, she's on felony bond on F23123883.
Is she there?
Coming up.
Yeah, you can pass it to me now.
Oh, okay. So for the following persons that I will be calling, I'm gonna be saying your name so you can be ready to come up. Lauren Crescent, Peggy Oliveira, Victoria de Santiago,
Just tell correction, have them lined up and ready for you.
well,
That's just correction. They have to have them lined up and ready for you to go, okay?
they have to, am I there looking at them?
No, just tell them.
And then Barbie Pavon Factor. That way, you know that your names are gonna be called and you're ready to come up. Ms. Santos Gonzalez, you speak English?
Yes, Judge, she speaks English and Spanish.
All right. You're charged with aggravated battery. I find probable cause for the aggravated battery. And I find probable cause for battery on a correctional officer.
2 counts.
2 counts. I will hold you on the probation case. State as to bonds on the aggravated battery and battery on law enforcement officers.
Standard bond, Your Honor. That's what we would request.
Can you tell me what the standard bonds you claim are?
Hold on, let me look it up real fast.
Judge, standard bond for count 1, 7,500 for 2nd-degree felonies. On counts 2 and 3, standard bond's 5,000.
7,500, 5,000, 5,000. I'm signing a no contact order with
Get them up.
Maria Roja Mallorquin. Step in the back, please. Lauren Crescent.
You know, you don't have another case for her, F2516730?
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm getting it's
Oh,
stereophonic.
that's an additional charge? I don't have that arrest form.
I don't have another charge for her either.
I see it on the calendar, but I don't see it as a charge that we're addressing. Is that going to be on the afternoon correction?
It's on the morning. I have it over here.
It's a write-in. It's F 25 16730.
Okay, can we pass it so I can get the arrest form? Because I was not told this was a write-in.
Let me tell you what it is. Following the investigation for all the charges that we've handled, the defendant was arrested for aggravated battery. While she was being escorted to the patrol vehicle, they were trying to apply the leg restraints because of her state of combativeness. The defendant became aggressive and kicked Deputy Serna in the ribs areas. She was then transported to the Gulliford Correctional Center. When she went to the Sally Port, and while outside the vehicle, she again became combative and kicked Deputy Serna, striking him in the right leg. But
It's 2 counts, Your Honor.
2 counts for the same victim because they happened at different times. One of them, I think, when she was getting in the car, and one of them when he was taking her out.
Will you split one bond among the 2 counts, Judge? Do $2,500 each count?
I would not object.
$2,500 on each count. Lauren Crescent. Ms. Crescent, you're before the court charged with felony petty theft. I find probable cause. Counsel, is it a 2nd-degree felony or a 3rd-degree felony?
Should be
So-
3rd-degree felony, petty theft, 2 or more convictions, Judge.
That's what I thought.
That would be the better charge here, yes, Your Honor.
Your bond will be $2,500.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services as an alternate?
We'll say the state.
I will never object to pretrial services or TAP being all offered for people who need it.
Who do you live with, Miss Crescent?
Take care of my grandma and my 3 children.
It says here your permanent address is in Plantation.
Yes, sir.
How far is that from Miami?
Not far.
It's Broward County.
It's Broward County.
Does pretrial services reach Broward County?
Yes.
Okay. I'll refer you to pretrial services with alternate bond of $2,500.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Peggy Oliveira.
To refuse court, Your Honor, we need to reset it for tomorrow.
For PM.
For the PM, I'm sorry.
Pass it to my last session. Hallelujah. Victoria de Santiago. Ms. Santiago, you speak English?
Yes.
You're charged with grand theft, 1st degree, and organized fraud. Who do you live with?
It's me, my spouse, and my 3 children.
The total theft amount is $191,000 odd. You are to have no contact with Maria Villa. I'm signing No contact order. States, what's your bond recommendation?
I would ask for 15,000 across both counts, 7,500 each.
Your bond will be 7,500. Count ones and count two. Barbie Pavon Factor.
I believe there is a victim for this case in the chat asking to be promoted, or the wife of.
Do you have the ability to do so?
I don't, but Miss Corey usually does.
Sorry, what did you, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
There is somebody in the chat asking to be promoted who's irrelevant to the case that was just called.
What's the name?
The wife, Abigail Pavon Factor. The name is under Griselda on.
Oh, it's under Griselda.
This is not the victim. There's also the victim in the chat further up, Andres Son, under the name Andres in the chat.
Andres is rejoining.
They look like they're both in the room now, promoted.
Hello,
Hello, sir. Who are you?
Andres Son.
Mr. Son, where do you work?
I was employing Barbie at Spinning Wheels and Alignment in Homestead, Florida.
So, Miss Pavon was your employer?
Employee.
Employee. Who else is here on Miss Pavon's case?
My client's wife, judge, is present.
How long did she work for you?
Exact date. I haven't looked at the records. I haven't been able to.
Not exact. Just give me a ballpark figure.
Not even a
week?
year. Not
Okay.
even a year.
Less than a year.
Yeah.
What injuries were caused to you?
The whole side of my face got caved in, broke the bone here. All my teeth are loose. My eye socket is broken. The whole cheekbone has been crushed and caved in. And I have to go to hospital for surgery. I'm just waiting for the operating room. That's supposed to go tonight.
Did she hit you with something other than her hand?
You know, it was just her hand, but I never saw it coming. We had a thing about a thing. She was rude to me. I told her to shut up. I turned around, and the next thing I know, I was on the floor. And when I got up, I noticed that she had hit me, and she threatened to hit me. Well, she did hit me again. We have video of the whole incident. I have cameras here. She hit me multiple times, and she was threatening all the way out the door that she would beat me up because I told her to shut up.
I'm entering a no contact order. She is not to have any contact with you either directly or indirectly. State.
We
Go ahead.
We would ask for a $7,500 bond here, Judge.
Sir, can I say something else? This
Yes,
is extensive. They're telling me I'm going to be 3 months on a liquid diet. My whole face is crushed and destroyed. I have bone fragments all over my face. He says I'm never going to have feeling in my face again.
Outside.
Right. I don't think she should just walk away with a slap on the hand for this. I mean, I wanted her to go to court. I don't know what I got to
No,
do.
let me tell you, today is just to set bond. It's not
okay.
the end of the case. The
Okay.
state attorney will be handling this case and they will be the ones that will be filing the charges.
Thank you.
Okay? So I'm gonna set the bond at $7,500 with no contact. She's not to have any contact with you whatsoever, either her or through third parties. Good luck to you,
Thank you.
Mr. Son. I apologize for your injuries.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Betty Rose?
She refused court, Your Honor. We need to reset it for the PM calendar.
Okay, let me ask a question. I'm asking out of ignorance, obviously, because this is my first week here. If I refuse to go to court, why should I pass the case? Or why should I expect somebody else to pass the case for me?
Sometimes they're not feeling well, Judge, and it might be that as an issue. They do get arrested. They're sitting in a lobby. It could be for hours and hours. It could be during the time they would normally sleep. There's no headrest. They're sitting in a regular chair. And maybe they got to a place where all of a sudden they could put their head down and they're absolutely exhausted. It could be that, Judge. It could be a medical issue that's going on with them. Sometimes if they have a mental health issue, we like to see if they have benefits so we can try to get them an appropriate place instead of sitting here in the jail. If they have a serious mental health condition, if we can get some treatment. So those are different issues and why we might want to reset them instead of just going ahead and waiving their presence.
What I suggest is that corrections, instead of telling me they refuse to come to court, that they tell me they were unable to come to court. Because when I hear they refuse to come to court, that means an intentional act saying, I don't want to go to court, as opposed to the person is incapacitated or is sound asleep because of that situation that counsel has referred. If they refuse to come to court, they refuse to come to court, we'll set a bond, appoint the Office of the Public Defender, and the Office of the Public Defender will then make contact with them. If it's a mental health issue, again, if somebody tells me that, I will take the appropriate action. So I know that I'm only gonna be here today and tomorrow, but I'm just suggesting that maybe the judges will benefit from getting that information.
Usually what Judge Glazer does that I've seen is she'll reset it once to the next, like from one day to the next day. But if they're not coming in by the afternoon of the second day, she'll do the PC and appoint the public defender and do exactly as you suggested.
So we'll pass Ms. Rose to this afternoon and hold our breath. Marjorie Rodriguez.
We need to pass her, Your Honor. She's in Yellow Raymond right now.
She is where?
Misdemeanor court.
Okay, we'll pass it to 2 p.m.
No, Your Honor, we're passing her. As soon as she comes back, we'll address her case.
Okay, we'll pass it temporarily.
Yes.
Maria Moreno. Ms. Moreno, you're charged with possession of cocaine. Do you speak English? Ms. Moreno, did you hear me?
The mic didn't crack.
Yes,
Do you speak English?
yes.
I find probable cause.
I would ask for pretrial services for Miss Moreno.
Ms. Moreno, who you live with?
Myself.
Where do you work?
I'm not working right now.
I'm going to refer you to pretrial services. Your alternate bond will be $1,500.
Okay.
Joanne Jackson. You're charged with tampering with an anti-theft device and attempted petty theft. I find probable cause.
So she's charged as an unauthorized alien, but they put on the arrest form that she's a U.S. citizen, so that appears to be an inappropriate enhancement. Should be a third.
I only find probable cause for the anti-theft, tampering.
Okay.
Who do you live with, ma'am?
My mom.
Where do you work?
I don't have a job right now,
When's the last time you had a job?
like a year ago.
I would
You
ask
are to have no contact with Dick's Sporting Good on Biscayne Boulevard, 184th.
I would ask for pretrial services.
Your bond on the tampering will be 1,500, 500 on the attempted petty theft. I'll refer you to pretrial services. Those are alternate bonds. Eddie Strata. I have a notation here that Ethley Estrada,
This is an
This
added
is a-
charge, Your Honor.
this is an added charge. An added charge to what?
She has another felony F25166618 that the bond was set already.
I think she was here
Good.
yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday? Yeah.
The fine probable cause, $2,500 will be the bond. With stay away order to Fabian Alonso.
Your Honor, we can go back to Marjorie Rodriguez. She's here now.
Are you her, Marjorie Rodriguez?
Morning.
Good morning. You're charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of drugs without prescription, driver license suspended or revoked. This is a warrant that was issued for your arrest. Your bond is $3,000.
Standard bond is 2,500 for count one.
That is a separate warrant where they listed the $3,000.
Oh, yes, that's a traffic. Corrections, what happened on the traffic cases next door?
Nothing yet.
Okay. So she's
So the
gonna
total
go
bond,
into
the total bond according to the warrant is $3,000 and it will stay.
Your Honor, I need a breakdown. There's 3 counts.
Well, can somebody have the warrant?
Judge, the warrant is for a case that she's gonna go to next door. It's a traffic charge for no driver's license. When we finish on the 3 charges before Your Honor, the 3 felonies, she's gonna go next door and see the judge on the traffic warrant. So the only things for the court to address are the first 3 charges.
No, I apologize. I thought she was here on the warrant for the felony charge. Two grams of suspected methamphetamine, 13 prescription pills. I find probable cause for all 3 felonies.
Judge, I would ask if you would consider pretrial services for Miss Rodriguez. She's lived in the community for 37 years. The prescription medication looks like it's an antidepressant, Judge, according to the internet.
State,
I would not object to say 2,500 for the meth, 500 for the DWLS, and then the $1 for the prescription medicine for her antidepressants. That's what the state-
$2,500, $1, $500 with alternate bonds to pretrial services.
Your Honor, count two is 500 and count three $1.
Yes, ma'am.
No, 2,500.
I'm sorry, 2,500, $1 and 500. There you go, man. Rest of
Is
these.
this straight bond or pretrial services, Your Honor?
Trial corrections.
Thank
Trial.
you. Your Honor, if we can go back to the out of facilities, starting with number 42, page 13, George Balafas.
George Balafas,
Yes.
you're charged with felony
Hello,
petty.
sir.
You're charged with felony petty theft. You are not to return to the CVS pharmacy on 57th Avenue and 6th Street.
He has another misdemeanor with a total bond of $1,150.
Another misdemeanor in front of me, or?
No, Your Honor, that he already addressed it with a misdemeanor, George.
All right.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services on this case and then include the misdemeanor charge with it?
He does not qualify.
Does not qualify, okay.
$2,500 will be the bond.
How much?
Frederick Davis,
Added charges.
I find probable cause for grand theft over 20,000. Fraudulent use of identification. Then property for return for a worthless check and organized fraud. Your bonds and counts 1, 2, and 3 are 2,500 each. I'm sorry, 7,500 each.
4 and 5 is 2,500 each.
How much?
4 and 5 is 2,500 each.
4 and 5 at 2,500 each. David Lorick,
He refused court, Your Honor. This is the third time.
Judge, at this time, we'll waive his presence.
no, let's pass it again, I think.
No,
All
Judge, we might run past the 48
If you'd
hour.
like to.
That, this is a primary example of what I was just talking about. Aggravated assault. 7,500. Criminal mischief,
Judge, there's two charges, 2 counts of aggravated assault.
7,500 each.
And on the criminal mischief, Judge, there's no value for any of the criminal mischief charges, so it should be a second-degree misdemeanor.
Oh, okay.
There are 3 criminal mischief. 7,500. That's to count 1, 7,500. That's to count 2. 150, 150, and 150, 3, 4, and 5. Alan Pierre Lewis.
He refused court, Your Honor.
Judge will waive his presence.
Well, it would be $5,000. Roderick, I cannot read the last name, bear with me. Hugabook.
There's like 8 cases that are basically identical with him. Each of these is each count listed is a different case for him from a different date from stealing from the same store. Which is why there's like 8 stay away orders there.
Well, I'm reminded of my first year contract professor. The law does not require the doing of a useless thing. If I enter an order requiring him to have no contact with marshals, I don't have to enter 10 orders requiring no contact with marshals. So I will order you to have no contact with marshals found at 901 East 10th Avenue. Are there, and I apologize because I only have at least I only see petty theft, a report. I don't see possession of controlled substance or paraphernalia. Is there charges pending against him currently of those?
That is an
Yes.
older case, yes.
Yes, Judge, they're set for report in 2 days.
Let me search for them. Possession of controlled substance and paraphernalia.
Oh, that's not gonna be on your calendar.
It's not
Only
gonna,
the 7, only the
We
7
already
petty
did it.
thefts are.
oh, these are add-on charges?
These are add-ons,
Oh, okay, well,
so you could just set the bond and.
right. So the bonds on each of these cases will be $2,500. The other 2 cases. The other 2 cases were handled yesterday or the day before.
You know, so you have 7 cases, everything is 2,500 each count, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
What facial recognition is gonna come in handy in the private market. Timmy Williams,
He refused court, Your Honor.
Judge will waive his presence.
This is not a charge.
$5,000 on battery on a detention facility. Jerison Aviles,
Spanish interpreter, please.
Mr. Aviles, you are charged with ordering a forged instrument and felony use of personal identification or possession.
Señor Avilés está acusado de haber extendido un cheque falso sin fondos y además de tenencia o utilización de identificación fraudulenta.
What are the pending charges against him?
¿Cuáles son los cargos que están pendientes contra él?
Your Honor, he was on house arrest and was rearrested on this case.
Su señoría, él estaba en arresto domiciliario y le volvieron a arrestar por este caso de ahora.
Where's the standard bond?
¿Cuál es la fianza estándar?
It would be 2,500 per count.
2.500 por cargo.
The bond will be 2,500 each. You are to stay away from Magic City Casino.
Son 2.500 de fianza por cada cargo. Debe usted mantenerse alejado del Magic City Casino.
And Your Honor, he has a hold for F25387-2B, which he was out on house arrest.
There will be a continuing on that hold until he sees the judge.
Y tiene una retención en el caso F253872B. Va a continuar con esa retención hasta que le presenten ante ese juez con el que estaba en arresto domiciliario.
Norman Rubio.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Yes, present.
Señor Rubio, vaya hasta donde está el micrófono.
Aquí sí. Aquí.
Mr. Rubio, you are charged with aggravated assault and possession of cocaine.
Señor Rubio, ¿está usted acusado de amenazas con agravantes o agresión verbal con agravantes y tenencia de cocaína?
I find probable cause.
Fallo que existe motivo fundado.
You are to have no contact with María Blandón Santos.
No puede tener ningún contacto con María Blandón Santos.
what happened to
One,
the records?
right?
Yeah,
Not over there.
I'm looking. No.
No.
Barbie, Victoria,
Who you want?
Norman.
One.
Your bonds will be $5,000 and $2,500 on count two.
Su fianza va a ser de $5,000 más 2,500 por el cargo número 2.
And
Judge,
to have no,
can
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
No.
return one time with the police to get his belongings?
La defensa solicita que pueda regresar una sola vez acompañado de la policía para recoger sus pertenencias.
they don't live together.
No viven juntos.
Judge, it looks like the incident happened at his residence. I don't know.
Says Ms. Santos went on to advise that she went to speak with the defendant about the noises.
Well, I don't know how close they live together, Judge. Then.
Aquí lo que pone es que ella fue a hablar con el acusado acerca de los ruidos. La defensa dice, bueno, yo no sé cuán cerca viva de él.
And I'm without an address for the alleged victim. The state would have that, but I don't have that.
Y no sé si la fiscalía tenga la dirección de la supuesta víctima, pero yo no la tengo.
The victim's listed address is the same as the defendant's.
I see.
La dirección que aparece de la víctima es la misma que la del acusado.
May I see that no contact order, please?
Veo, vamos a poner una orden de no contacto.
Is it that one? Thank you.
No. Do I have it?
You still on there right now.
Looks like he
Thank
he
you, ma'am.
leases
I
the
forgot
rear
my
unit.
bib today.
It's up.
My drooling.
Here they help you.
I'm sorry, defense. The interpreter couldn't hear your...
The arrest warrant says he leases the rear section of the mobile home from the alleged victim.
O en el informe de arresto lo que pone es que le alquila esa parte de atrás del trailer a la supuesta víctima.
I have added the following. Defendant allowed to go one time with the press. With the presence of.
Go ahead, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
With the presence of law enforcement officer to retrieve his belongings.
He añadido aquí en la orden de no contacto que el acusado puede regresar una sola vez acompañado de las autoridades para recoger sus pertenencias.
Franklin Norman. Mr. Rubio, you may step in the back. Mr. Norman, you're charged with failure to comply with the registration requirements as a sexual offender. I find probable cause. Your bond will be $2,500.
Judge, would you do any reduction? It looks like he was a few days late. Looks like he was supposed to have been there on the 30th and he didn't get there till the 4th. Which was Monday from the weekend. I think they're closed on Saturdays and Sundays.
Your bond will be $750.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alexis Acosta. Thank you, Ms. Corey. I did not notice that.
Spanish for Mr. Acosta.
Yes, Spanish present.
Mr. Acosta, you're charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and trespass after warning.
Tenencia de metanfetamina, tenencia de instrumentación de droga, entrar en propiedad ajena después de haber sido advertido.
You are not to return to that address,
No puede regresar usted a esa dirección.
and I have entered an order prohibiting you from doing so.
Y estoy firmando una orden prohibiéndole que lo haga.
On the possession of methamphetamine, your bond will be $2,500.
En la tenencia de metanfetamina, su fianza es de $2,500
$500 on each of the other two counts.
y $500 por cada uno de los otros dos cargos.
Judge, would you consider the TAP program for Mr. Acosta?
La defensa solicita el programa TAP para el señor.
Is there anybody here from TAP? Listen. Will you be able to help him? Possession of residual methamphetamine and trespassing is just homeless. I will refer him to TAP with the alternate bonds of $2,500, $500, and $500.
Vamos a darle un referido para el programa TAP. Como fianza alternativa va a tener $2,500, por un lado 500 y otros 500.
And can we give him a future court date, please?
¿Me dejan hablar?
Can I be allowed to speak?
Yeah, that's what I was.
September 4th.
September 4th, you said?
Yes, is the future arraignment date.
So,
Okay,
Ms. Corey, are you gonna translate?
Judge, I have it written for him, his future court date on a piece of paper. Señor,
el 4 de septiembre es su próxima fecha.
Courtroom 4-3.
En la sala 4-3.
Man. I just realized my camera was on the ceiling.
So they didn't see you? Are you on camera on these phones?
No. Geraldo Lucena Ferreira.
Your Honor, Mr. Lucena has a hold for immigration.
Thank you.
Ok, le informan a su señoría que el señor Lucena tiene una retención de inmigración.
So, Ms. Corey, let me ask you, ma'am, since you have the power to mute all your clients,
Vamos a preguntarle a la defensa, ya que tiene la capacidad de poder cerrarles el micrófono a sus clientes.
I understand that sometimes, like the last gentleman that we handled, have things that they want to tell me. I don't mind hearing them if it's going to make your job easier.
Judge, it will not. They want to talk about, they think this is the time for a trial on the facts of their case, and some just don't understand. They have a lot to say, but they need to talk privately with their lawyer. And we
No,
could for
I
a
understand.
long
I understand,
time.
but if you need my help, I
Oh.
can explain all that to them, and maybe he has a better reception than they look at you and they don't want to listen to you.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
I'm not gonna go crazy over here.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
Regrettably, I've heard it all. Mr. Lucena, you are before the court charged with felony littering.
Ok, señor Lucena, usted ante el tribunal por un delito grave de las leyes de botar basura o escombros. Ok.
How long have you lived here?
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva usted viviendo aquí?
4 años.
4 years.
Who do you live with?
¿Con quién vive?
Yo vivo ahorita con una puertorriqueña.
Right now I'm living with a Puerto Rican woman.
The bond will be $1,500.
La fianza es de $1,500.
Tyrese Leon Pratt. Mr. Pratt, how long have you lived in South Florida? Ms. Corey, is the defendant suffering from a mental health issue?
One moment, Judge.
For the record, I'm entering a no contact order with Jasmine Flores. I find probable cause. Let me have that no contact order, please. I see an address here. Sorry, man.
No,
Judge,
no,
you don't know it?
not for this account.
Okay, Judge, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get him into a facility, so if we can just go ahead and set a bond.
Is this a felony petty theft? Because it's a cat.
No, it looks like it's just a regular petty theft here. Actually, no, with prejudice.
It says F3, but I'm just trying to figure out whether theft of a cat.
So what happens there is that officers have a pull-down menu when they write their A forms, and they often just click the first thing that looks right, even if it's wrong. And so most likely he meant to do regular petty theft, but accidentally clicked the petty theft that has with prejudice when there's a prejudice exhibited here. So that's probably what happened.
They don't pay
Unintentionally.
attention to the drop-down boxes when they click on them, and then people end up staying in custody longer because they can't pick the right box on their computer. Judge, Mr. Pratt indicates that he's been arrested under the wrong name. His correct name is Marquise Teorak. He is willing to get hospitalization. I can reach out to the hospital and see, now that I have his information, I can reach out to the hospital. Is that something that you would be willing to do?
And by do, what is it that you mean?
To send him over to Southern Winds Hospital if they can confirm his benefits.
Do somebody come to the jail and do it?
The jail will actually transport straight to the hospital. So the corrections officers will pick him up from the jail and transport him straight to the hospital.
And
it's a
then
lot- it's a lot hospital.
if he doesn't qualify, they'll bring him back.
Well, only if he qualifies. So if we reset this case for the afternoon, I'll reach out to the hospital, give him his information. They'll run him in their computer system to see if he qualifies by having benefits. And then if he has benefits, then they'll accept him. The court
So
can-
you're asking me to pass him to this afternoon for that purpose?
Right.
Okay, I'll pass him to this afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
Amari Pacheco.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Yes, present. Amaury Pacheco.
Mr. Pacheco, you are before the court charged with burglary to an occupied dwelling.
Señor Pacheco, está usted ante el tribunal por allanamiento a una vivienda ocupada.
I find probable cause. State, what is your bond recommendation?
Fallo que existe motivo fundado para este cargo. Vamos a ver qué recomienda la fiscalía como fianza.
State would only ask $2,500 on this one.
Excuse me?
2,500.
2.500 de fianza solicita la fiscalía.
On burglary to an occupied dwelling?
¿En un allanamiento de una vivienda ocupada?
The state would then ask for 5,000, Judge.
Your bond will
Entonces la
be
fiscal
5,000 with a stay away order. You're not to return to that location.
La fiscalía solicita fianza de $5,000. El juez le fija fianza de $5,000 con una orden de alejamiento. No puede regresar usted a esa dirección.
Dagny Perez Martinez.
Your Honor, he has a hold for immigration.
Thank you.
And this is a co-defendant of an earlier called defendant.
Correct. He's also charged with possession of cocaine.
Este señor es coacusado del caso anterior, pero también tiene el cargo de tenencia de cocaína.
Thank you. You are to stay away from Magic City Casino and not go to that location. Your bonds will be $2,500 each charge.
Debe usted mantenerse alejado de Magic City Casino, no puede regresar a esa dirección. Su fianza es de $2,500 por cada cargo.
Vladimir Almenar.
Bonded out.
Thomas Graham.
Present.
Mr. Graham, you are before the court charged with grand theft.
Yes.
Judge, I would ask if you would consider the pretrial service program for Mr. Graham. He's currently 62. I don't see any other arrests since 1985.
Where have you lived your
Here.
life?
Here in Miami all my life.
Where are you flying from?
Washington.
What were you doing in Washington?
Went to visit my sister for the 4th.
Who do you live with at here in Miami?
My girlfriend.
Where do you work?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Jackson Health.
Excuse me?
Jackson Health.
Jackson Hill. What do you do there?
Janitorial.
What is it that you're requesting, counsel?
Pretrial services.
Placing on pretrial services with a alternate bond of $2,500. Gene Washington. Gene Washington. You're before the court charged with robbery, sudden snatching.
He has two cases. One is a domestic violence robbery, and the other one is a non-domestic violence aggravated assault. But they are separate cases, not the same case with two charges.
The second case arises out of June 23rd. Per hour cost for both charges. I'm going to enter a no contact order allowing him to go one time in the presence of the police to retrieve his belongings. And I'm entering a second order, require him to stay away from the alleged victim of the aggravated assault. To aggravated assault, your bond will be $5,000. And $5,000 for the robbery. Francisco Rodriguez.
Bond it out, Your Honor.
Bishop.
Good morning. Isaiah Mitchell. Good
Present.
Mr. Mitchell, you're charged with robbery by sudden snatching, criminal mischief, and battery. I find probable cause. You are to have no contact with Eunice Edie.
Judge, they've never lived together. I'm not sure why it's marked as domestic violence order. Or domestic violence shouldn't qualify.
Beg your pardon? The what shouldn't qualify?
It shouldn't qualify as a domestic violence case.
Well, I don't think it's charged as a domestic violence case.
I don't know what kind of stay away order. Yeah.
They were tagged as domestic violence. You can see it on the A form, and so the DV stay away order was the one that was sent. I think they did that because a relationship for a year, and she was staying with him at the time that this all happened.
But the paragraph of the stay away order, regardless of what the title is what controls. So I just don't want him to have any contact, period.
Okay.
With regards to counts one, state, what is your recommendation?
5,000. It's the standard.
4,500 for count two, 5,000 for count one, 1,000 for count three. Javier Martin. Or Javier Martin.
Judge, on Mr. Michelle, he cannot afford an $8,500 bond, but he thinks he can make a $5,000 bond total. Would your honor be willing to reduce the bond so he can match a $5,000 bond total?
Bond on the first count will be 3,500. Count 2, 500. Count 3, 1,000.
Thank you, Judge.
Javier Martin. Mr. Martin, you're charged with aggravated assault, criminal mischief, and domestic battery. I find probable cause. You are to have no contact with Arelis Martinez. I would allow contact one time in the presence of the police for you to remove your belongings. With regards to aggravated assault, state
$5,000.
$5,000, 2,500. Domestic battery, 2,500. So 5,000, 2,500 in each of the second and third counts. Jesse Brown. Jesse Brown, you are charged with grand theft, possession of oxycodone, possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis. Does an electric bike by itself?
I don't see any value, Judge,
Well,
listed.
that's what I'm asking. Is a electric bike by itself like a motor vehicle that is grand theft by definition, or
No, this is not a grand theft vehicle case. Because it would need to have an engine over 49 cc, so 50 or higher to count as that. And I don't think this would. We don't have any evidence of what battery power this would be.
So it should be petty.
Yeah.
only
Just for terms of
because
probable cause, of course.
only because they didn't put the value.
Yep.
Bond on count one will be 500 petty theft, 2,500 possession of oxycodone, 500 possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis. Norberto Reyes. Wow.
Spanish is preferred.
Spanish interpreter present.
Mr. Reyes, you are before the court charged with DUI manslaughter, leaving the scene of an accident causing death.
Señor, está usted ante este tribunal por manejar bajo los efectos de alcohol o sustancias con homicidio involuntario y haber abandonado la escena de un accidente con muertos.
Your Honor, the state filed the motion for pretrial detention in this case under the DUI manslaughter section because he has a previous DUI.
La Fiscalía presenta una moción para retención sin derecho a fianza debido a la acusación de homicidio involuntario por manejar bajo los efectos.
Judge will be invoking Mr. Reyes' right to counsel and his right to remain silent.
I find probable cause for both charges. I will grant the motion for pretrial detention. You will be detained.
Judge, would you consider house arrest?
No,
For Mr. Reyes?
I will consider it, but deny your request.
La defensa invoca su derecho a mantenerse en silencio, así como su deseo, su derecho a tener abogado y solicita arresto domiciliario. Su señoría considera la petición, pero la rechaza, falla que existe motivo fundado para los cargos y le va a conceder a la fiscalía la moción de retención previa a juicio.
We'll pass this case until when? We'll pass it till Thursday before the court to review the detention order.
There's no bond each count.
Yes, ma'am.
Vamos a poner el caso para el jueves ante el tribunal. No hay derecho a fianza en ninguno de los dos cargos.
John Gula.
Your Honor, this is a second case the state filed the pretrial detention motion on.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gula, you're charged with attempted second-degree murder.
We'll be invoking Mr. Gula's right to counsel and his right to remain silent.
I find probable cause and I will grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pass it to Thursday before the circuit judge for further hearing. I will prohibit contact between the defendant and Amelia Ortiz. Jose Lorenzo. To arrest you before the court charged with aggravated battery.
And this is another case we filed the motion on for pretrial detention.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I'd ask you to find probable cause for second-degree felony aggravated battery. There's no indication whether or not any stitches were needed or what the level of harm was.
Bless you, man. The court finds probable cause for aggravated battery. I will grant the defense motion, the state's motion to detain.
Judge, are you finding probable cause for second-degree aggravated battery?
The state would argue that the line, he needed immediate medical attention, would justify the great bodily harm.
It doesn't state what that medical attention is.
Right, the victims sliced the victim's right tricep, which caused a large laceration of the victim needing medical attention. I think it stands to common sense that the bicep is located under the epidermis, which is the surface of the body skin. And therefore, I find probable cause for aggravated battery as charged or as arrested, and I'll detain the defendant to go back to court on Thursday. He is to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case, whose initials are SC.
Judge, I would ask if you would consider setting any bond for Mr. Lorenzo. He has no prior record. There's discussion about the alleged victim having a big dog that was charging at him and his smaller dog, and that the owner then was
I'll let the
in
circuit
front.
judge deal with that now.
That's no bond hold for PTD, Your Honor.
I think that's what I said. Yes, ma'am. Juwan McGraw. Mr. McGraw, you're charged with strong arm robbery. I find probable cause. You are to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case. whose name initials are KB, and to stay away from 180 77 South Dixie Highway.
Judge, I would ask if you would consider any program for Mr. McGraw. He lives with his mother. He's 18 years old, Judge.
Where'd you graduate from school?
Where did you graduate from school? Or are you in school? He's currently in school still, Judge.
What school?
Go to
What's it called?
I go to a private school. Don't go to me.
Said he goes to a private school and he forgot the name. One moment, Judge.
I believe the last paragraph of the A4 might explain some of that.
Ms. Corey, you want me to pass this afternoon so you can make some phone calls?
Yes,
Make
Judge,
done.
please.
Make done.
I'm gonna give him this. Reset for this afternoon. Luis Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez is present. He speaks English.
I don't have any probable cause for fleeing and eluding. That's a felony.
I agree, Judge.
I don't find any probable cause for driver license suspended as a habitual.
I agree, Judge.
I can pull that up real fast and we can find out if he's habitual or not. I can share my screen to show you. And of course, that's when the program to run the driver's license, of course, is freezing up and not working.
Do you want me to set a dollar bond, Miss?
Yes, Judge, I'd ask for an alternate of pre-trial, Judge, if you would.
Here we go.
Where do you live, Mr. Gonzalez?
6970 Southwest 87th Avenue, Miami, Florida 33173, apartment 218.
And where do you work?
At this moment, Your Honor, I'm in the process of I have a pending application for immigration.
I have found his driver's record, and he was HTO'd but cleared it. So he is not an HTO anymore, and that should not be a DWLS HTO. His license is currently suspended, though, just not HTO'd.
I find probable cause for a misdemeanor driving license suspended or revoked. No probable cause. As to count two, I'm gonna RR the defendant. I don't find any probable cause. As to counts one on the misdemeanor, I will set an alternate bond of $500. 150 at count three.
That's to pretrial services, correct?
Yes, ma'am, I'm getting there. 150 as to count four as alternate bonds to pretrial services.
Yeah, no, there's no count for, only three. The traffic case goes to Jello Raymond.
Okay, so 1, 2, bypass 3, and then the 150 will be
The resisting arrest without violence.
correct, which is 150. So 500 RR 150.
Thank you.
Do we have an ISO?
They didn't say, ma'am, I'm not asking. Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown.
Sir, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Is anybody on the Zoom line for Mr. Brown?
No, Judge. A different defendant with the name Brown. His mom had been in the chat 2 hours ago, but did not say anything when he.
You are to have no contact with your, I believe, stepbrother.
Yes, sir. That's my stepbrother, my oldest brother.
You're to have no contact with him.
Yes, sir.
Where are you working?
Currently, sir, I work at Gordon Food Service on 33. That's the 31st Street, and the address is 3301 Northwest 25th Street. I mean 25th Ave. Sorry, sir.
And what do you do there?
I'm a selector, so I basically I process the orders, shipping and receiving in the warehouse, dry, and I do in the freezer, and I also do the perishable area. I'm a loader, so I ride the electric pallet jack. I make like 22 an hour, sir.
Enter a no contact order. Your bond will be 2,500.
Would you consider pretrial as an alternate, Judge? There's no value for the criminal mischief on the arrest warrant.
There will be an alternate bond to pretrial services.
Thank you.
What's the alternate bond, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
2,500. Christopher Hughes or Brent Hughes.
You know, it's
He is before the court, I believe, on a warrant that was previously issued, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correction, should he be in division?
Eric. That restaurant.
I got the arrest warrant.
you're transferring this case to division, Your Honor?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm not sure, so let me look at.
Keep going down. No, Your Honor, this is first appearance, so you can set the bonds.
Well, the bond has been,
I haven't received an affidavit.
It's sealed.
It's under seal.
It was a seal, so.
who sealed this?
They sealed it, the clerks.
Administrative leads, somebody, office seals it.
Until it's served.
It's all that judge
Right.
signs.
Because the state attorney, I guess, requests for it to be sealed until the judge reads it. Or you was served.
This is a burglary in which his fingerprints were analyzed and discovered at Office Depot. Where back in November of 2021, they took laptop computers. So, him and a female companion.
Oh. That's not a seal. I didn't know.
Oh, it was you?
No, it was.
I see that envelope, I think that's under.
It's just, I guess that's the one that was redacted. It was confidence.
He's charged with grand theft and burglary to an occupied structure. Most likely under the theory of entering with permission but remaining to commit an offense therein.
Yeah. Tell me what you do.
Judge, would you consider a reduced bond? The bond that was set
How
was.
long have you lived here in Jacksonville? I mean, Jacksonville, South Florida?
My whole life.
Who do you live with?
My grandmother.
Where do you work?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
When was the last time you were employed?
I worked at Hungry Howie's in Miami Gardens.
The Subway?
The pizza place. I was a delivery guy.
I apologize. You were employed in Miami Gardens, but I don't know what place.
At Hungry Howie's is a pizza place.
He delivered pizzas, Judge, at Hungry Howie's.
All right. Your bonds will be 2,500 on each.
Do it 7,500. Did you lower it?
Where are you getting the 7,500 from?
All F2s are 7,500.
Yeah, but that's not what the warrant said. The warrant had $10,000 each.
Really? Let me see. Um, I don't know. Okay.
They're trying to cash me in errors over here in the courtroom.
They didn't do that error.
Not possible.
Count two is 7,500 and count one is 2,500 is 10,000. I don't know if they did.
The
that
court
error.
just said 2,500 each count. Is there any-
Yes, but I believe there's a third count out there according to,
We only have 2 counts, Your Honor.
okay, so 2,500 apiece.
Any stay away order or no, Judge?
I don't have the arrest warrant. I
Well,
don't have the
yeah,
location myself.
we don't have the information. It's in
Okay, they can issue division.
Mario Chirin Flores. Chirino Flores. Oh, my Lord.
Spanish, please.
Yes, Spanish interpreter present.
You are to stay away from CVS at 690 Northwest 57th Avenue.
690 Northwest de la 57 Avenida y hay un CVS, debe usted mantenerse alejado de ahí.
Ugh. Who do you- no. Where's your family?
¿Dónde está su familia?
Trabajando todo.
Working.
Do you live with it?
¿Usted
do you
vive
li-
con su familia?
En estos momentos no, porque perdimos la renta. Mi mamá está buscando una nueva renta.
Not currently because we lost our rental place and my mom is looking for a rental place.
Your bill will be $1,500.
Su fianza mata.
The $1,500 will be an alternative to TAP.
Los $1,500 de fianza van a ser alternativos al programa TAP.
And a future court date.
Y su fecha,
September 4th.
4 de septiembre va a ser su fecha en el tribunal.
Braylon Jowers.
Hey, Judge, how you doing today, sir?
Better than you,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but not much better.
We're gonna get through it.
Where do you live?
I live in Reynolds, Georgia.
What do you do here in town?
Me and my girlfriend just came out on vacation for the weekend.
Is Anybody on the Zoom connection on behalf of Mr. Jowers? If you are, please raise your hand through the Zoom app. There's somebody, Prek. I don't know who Prek is. Mr. Jowers, do you know who Prek may be? Or somebody named as Prek? P-R-E-C-K.
No, sir.
Well, can somebody let him in?
Can Prek type in the chat who they are, what their full name is, please?
And when you're let in, turn on your Mark. Do you know who Mark is?
That's his stepfather, Judge. I'll promote.
That's my stepfather, Judge.
Is he in? When you come in, you need to unmute yourself and turn on your camera.
We here.
All right. What is your name, sir?
Mark Williams.
And this lady next to you?
Danielle Wallace, my wife.
How do you know Braylon Jowers?
Stepson. That's my son.
All right. Who is Florencia Brown?
That's his girlfriend. Girlfriend.
Where do you all live?
Reynolds, Georgia.
Where is Reynolds, Georgia from? Where is it located?
We north of Florida. We stay close to Macon, Georgia, about 45 minutes northwest of Macon.
So you're towards Alabama?
Yeah, somewhere in percentage of it. Be about probably 62 miles from the Alabama line.
So, do you know Miss Brown?
Yes, we do.
Have you talked to her lately?
My wife talked to the mother.
And what did they tell you, ma'am?
She just told me that her and him and Florencia had got into it, and that he was arrested. Had been arrested.
Has he ever been arrested out there in Reynolds for domestic battery before?
No.
What does he do in Reynolds?
He stayed with. Yeah, he worked with a paving line crew that paint the lines in the road. I think Pete's Paving, they call it.
Okay. How about Miss Brown? Does she work?
I don't know. I don't know if she work or not. You know, I think she work still at Yummy Crab over there in Warner Robins.
So where's Miss Brown as we speak? Do you know?
I'm guessing she's at the hotel where they was they staying down in Florida.
Okay.
They waiting on to see what goes on with him. You know, they're still waiting down there for him also.
Mr. Jowers, I'm entering
Judge, I would ask you to find no probable cause. There's nothing in the arrest form indicating that Mr. Jowers touched, struck, or strangled Ms. Brown.
except the blood and marks.
Doesn't state how they occurred, Judge, how long they've been there. There's no information in the arrest form, Judge. There's no statement in the arrest form from her indicating that he touched her anyway. And it states she did not admit to the defendant strangling her.
But her injuries only come from one thing.
There were fights and screams, crying coming from the room. The police officers arrived, noticed drop of blood on the neck area of her shirt, along with bruising around her neck. The only two persons there are them. Ms. Brown then advised that this was the first time the defendant ever got like that. They responded several times during the night to the room. I do find probable cause. I would allow no violent contact. So I would allow contact, but if there's any other violence, he will be in violation of the conditions of bond, which will be $2,500. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, sir. And bye-bye, ma'am.
Okay.
Trevarius Willis. I find probable cause for throwing deadly missiles and criminal mischief. Mr. Willis, where do you live?
38 Northeast 61st Street.
And who do you live there with?
My mom.
Where do you go to school or work?
I graduated.
Where do you work?
I don't work.
Why not?
I just graduated.
When did you just graduate?
School.
Yeah, when? What month? What year?
I just graduated 2025.
That was May.
Yeah.
We're in August. I find probable cause. What say you, State?
I would ask for the standard bonds for these. This was like an attack by him and the next person who's going to be called up against these two victims. They're just running around out of school doing nothing but attacking people. I would ask for the standard. I would ask for 7,500 for the missile throw and 2,500 for the crim miss.
There's no value on the criminal mischief. Mr. Willis just graduated. I think graduation or our school ends here in Florida, ends in the very beginning of June.
They broke a window and
Period of
slashed tires to a car
I
while
would ask
throwing rocks.
if you would consider a program, Judge.
So if they were slashing tires, it also meant they had a knife.
Mashing the front windshield, slashing the tires, breaking the windows. I will pass it to this afternoon, Ms. Corey, and allow you to get his parents on the line. That's the only way that I'm going to consider anything else.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
So we'll pass this case to this afternoon. Because I agree with the state. Kevin Ortega. Who do you live with?
Mother.
Does she know you're here?
Yes, sir.
Somebody bail bonds is raising their hands. I don't know what that means.
Bill Bail Bonds, are you here for this case? You can type in the chat what case you're here for. He's here for this case, Judge. So he has a bondsman.
Where are the parents?
What's your mom say?
Evelyn.
Let me see if his mom is here or any family here, please raise your hand or type in the chat that you're here. Judge, apparently his mom did not know about the court date this morning.
Well, somebody knew. Somebody's calling the bondsman.
I don't know who, Judge.
Is the bondsman coming on?
I'll promote him.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Who contacted you on behalf of this gentleman?
His mother. His mother.
Any reason why she's not on Zoom with us?
Yes, because I'm waiting for Your Honor to set a bond so I can post the bond and tell the family that they can pay the premium.
Well, but that's not my question. My question is any reason why she's not on Zoom?
Oh no, she's just relying on my information, Your Honor.
Well, did she call you or you call her?
She called me. She's a client of mine for a few years now.
Mr. Ortega, do you work?
On event days.
On which event days? Where?
Hard Rock Stadium. When we have concerts and things like that. It's a program.
You are to have no contact whatsoever with The victims in this case have entered an order to such state. What is your recommended bond?
The same as the last, 7,500 count one, 2,500 count two.
7,500 and 2,500. Romaine Saunders. Romaine Saunders. Mr. Saunders, you're before the court charged with possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I find probable cause.
I would ask for the TAP program for Mr. Saunders.
Alternative bond to the TAP program will be 2,500 and 500 for the paraphernalia.
And a future court date.
September 4th, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Will be your next court date. Woodmore,
We have a courtroom number for Judge Carbaga.
4-3.
Thank you.
Woman, Mary's here. Mr. Mercier, you are not to have any contact with Shariva Brown. Okay, this occurred in 2023.
Wow. Yeah, he was out there for a while with this case hanging over his head.
Where do you work?
At the warehouse in Hialeah. I'm supposed to be at work at 3.
Well, I don't think you're gonna make it.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
Your bond is $2,500. You are to stay away from that lady.
I don't know this lady. I'm sorry.
Remember the lady? Well, never mind. I don't want to say anything because it will entail eliciting a response from you. Federico Gallego Mesa.
Added charge.
English.
English?
Yes.
You're charged with burglary to a structure. I find probable cause. Your bond be $2,500. Good luck to you, sir. Dondre Washington. Mr. Washington, you're before the court charged with battery on a correction facility. On a fellow inmate. I find probable cause. Are you serving time or are you awaiting some other case?
I'm doing a sentence.
How much?
I'm on the case. I'm doing time for a case.
What's your date of release?
Your Honor, he's not sentenced yet.
So he has not been sentenced yet.
No.
Okay.
It's for a misdemeanor case, Judge.
Well, what's the bond on the misdemeanor?
Corrections, your mic's off.
5,000 plus GPS.
Your bond in this case is 5,000. Good luck to you.
Mr. Glickfield, do you know the name of the alleged victim?
Yes, let me pull it out. The alleged victim is Kevi Rent. That is Kevirent. Last name Brundage. B as in boy, RUN, D as in dog, A, G as in golf, E.
Thank you.
Does anybody, does that conclude my calendar?
I think it does.
Pretty good. Before noon, Judge.
Yeah.
Well, I should have told my cousin to come and to go to lunch at noon instead of at 12:30. Because I thought we were gonna take longer than usual, I told him to meet me at 12:30.
Call him up and see if he can come early.
He might be early.
Yeah, he might be just sitting around waiting.
You can use that phone on the bench. Oh, no, wait, they don't have one.
Yeah, they don't have one. So, and I don't know how far his office is from here.
What time do you want us to meet back up after lunch?
Corrections, do you need me to call you?
No, thank you. Great job.
Thank you.
Let me ask, usually we start at 1:30?
Yes.
Yes. Fortunately, I think because of transportation corrections.
Excuse me?
I believe that's because of transportations and corrections.
No, I understand. I mean, I'm not gonna start any earlier than that, obviously.
Look for the reset. Oh, I don't know what I said. Hold on. You just gave it. So the reset. Okay, just put it in.
Does anybody know how many cases we have this afternoon?
Ask correction.
Corrections?
We don't have the calendar yet, Your Honor.
The morning calendar has to end first completely for them to even see what the afternoon calendar will look like. I think there's like a button they have to push in the system to activate it all. Or so the people in my end say, on the people who process for the state.
You wanna come up here? Yes.
Let me tell you, I know you don't want to hear it, but up north, we know how many cases we have on the calendar as soon as we finish in the morning.
Well, the Duval people need to speak to the Miami people so we can coordinate.
You know, for a small fee, I can help you all.
We know what this gig is now, huh?
Yeah.
You want
Everybody
a
wants to.
consultation job and how you can improve our system. You might be here a while.
You know, we have 39 on calendar for the afternoon. I don't know about the bond outs yet, but total of 39.
See that? Yesterday we had 14. So
39 defendants. That's not the case.
39 defendants. Yeah, I mean, well, we had, I don't know how many we had today, but, so,
This morning calendar. Good morning calendar.
Judge.
I'm just trying to figure out when to come back, because I don't want to walk someplace, well, I'm gonna walk to lunch.
I figure since we finished early, everybody will be ready.
You were not here listening to me. I have somebody coming at 12:30. So, huh? Let's say 1:45.
Okay, sounds good, Judge.
Thank you
1:45,
all.
Honor.
See you then.
Enjoy your lunch.
1:45. Thank you all. What?
Recording stopped.
Ready.
Good afternoon, Judge.
All rise, raise your right hand.
Are they ready?
I don't know. Corrections, are you ready?
Can somebody from corrections let us know if you're ready, if everybody's there?
Yes, we're ready, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
All rise and raise your right hand.
De pie, levanten la mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
Recording in progress.
Juran o afirman que el testimonio que están a punto de rendirse a la verdad y solamente la verdad. En caso de que sí digan lo juro.
Corrections, have they all been sworn?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Do we have any out of state?
Out of turns, I have No idea, honestly, Your Honor. I got here, I started setting up.
Okay.
To get this started.
When I call your name, you're gonna be making your way to the podium where Ms. Corey, the attorney from the Public Defender's Office, is located. The officers there in the courtroom next to Ms. Corey's cubicle or office space will be directing you to go there. The purpose for this hearing today is for me to read the arrest and booking reports and determine whether or not there is probable cause to believe that you had committed the offense for which you were arrested. If I find probable cause, I will then ask the state and ask Ms. Curry for any suggestions regarding conditions of release or bonds that I should send in your cases. All of you will be assigned the Office of the Public Defender to represent you, unless there's an attorney that appears on your behalf, or you advise the court that you do not wish to be represented by an attorney from the Public Defender's Office. Otherwise, the Office of the Public Defender will be appointed. After today's date, the case will be passed and the state attorney will then have a decision to make, and that is to whether file felony charges against you or file misdemeanor charges against you or not file at all, and the cases will then be dismissed. But that will occur at a later time. Today is not the time for you to start discussing your cases with anyone except your lawyers. There's nothing you can tell me that will prevent me from finding probable cause if such appears in your arrest and booking reports. So then let me tell you what I think your attorneys would like you to know, and that is that you should not discuss the cases with anyone except your lawyers so that confidentiality may be preserved. When I call your name, please come forward. Peggy Olivera.
Cuando yo llamo su caso, les pido que se dirijan hacia el sitio donde está la abogada de oficio Curry. Lo que haré hoy es estudiar los atestados de la policía y fichaje de la cárcel que le han puesto para determinar si existen indicios racionales de criminalidad para justificar el cargo que les tiene, los cargos que les tienen aquí. Y después les preguntaré tanto a la fiscal o al fiscal como a la abogada Cardi cuál es su postura en cuanto a las medidas cautelares y la fianza. Y después también el abogado de oficio quedará designado a cada caso, salvo que ustedes me digan que les interesa contratar a un abogado privado. Así que por favor déjenme saber si es que desean contratar a un abogado particular. Si no, pues contarán con abogado de oficio. Y hoy por hoy solo es decidir las medidas cautelares y más tarde la fiscalía va a decidir si al final se les imputará cargos que sean cargos graves o por faltas, o si al final no formulan cargos para nada. Y eso es algo que se va a decidir en una fecha posterior. Hoy no es el día indicado para hablar del caso, para hablar de los hechos. Hoy solo es para fijar eso, y yo les pido que hablen solamente de los hechos con su abogado. No hay nada que me vaya a impedir encontrar indicios o causa probable en la causa imputada. Pues si al parecer la cosa sea así. Así que yo les pido que sus abogados le aconsejarían de no hablar del caso y solo que solo hablen del caso con el abogado.
Peggy Olivera. Is that you, ma'am?
Yes, it's actually Peggy Mason, but they keep changing the names, so just keep it where they said it again.
Well, what's your name?
Peggy Elizabeth Mason.
Mason?
Yeah, I'm a female from New York and Michigan. I was
I
supposed to
don't
be
know.
outside.
I don't know where they got Olivera from.
But they keep doing it. I told them to change it. They didn't, so.
Well, did you get married or were you ever known as Olivera?
No, I was married to an Oliver, but they just, whatever.
Oh, okay, sure. They got you as Peggy Oliver as an alias. I see that. Welcome to Miami. We put a vowel at the end of your name and you're now Hispanic sounding.
Funny.
Ms. Oliver, you are charged with battery on a police officer or correction officer.
I seriously,
Possession of cocaine. Possession of drug paraphernalia and resisting without violence. Brother, with violence. I find probable cause for the charges. How long have you lived in Miami, Ms. Oliver?
I had like 3 years on and off. I was supposed to be going home in 2 weeks.
Well, where's home?
Michigan. My mom was gonna be heading up for a trip. I was gonna get a ride with her and stay up there. Okay, every time I just get close, this happens, so it's whatever. Whatever.
Well, the last time that you were here was in 2022. That was 3 years ago. You could have gone up there already.
I did go up there. They brought me back down on a different assault case. And they could have left me up there. I would have stayed up there. They literally
ma'am.
expedited me.
Stuck
again.
So over here, are you living anywhere? Or are you?
I'm outside.
You're outside. You said.
Yes.
Okay. Your bond as to count one would be 2,500. Possession of controlled substance, 1,500. Resisting with violence, 2,500. 150 on drug paraphernalia. And resisting without violence, 150.
Each, because it's 2 counts.
Just they charged twice with the last count 6, would you do an ROR?
ROR on count 6. Okay, good luck to you, ma'am. Miss Oliver, I know you're in a bad circumstance, but you know what those who go to school in Ohio think Michigan is?
What?
The part of Ohio nobody wanted.
Well, you know what I started was New York State statements, and I saw the dean up in Iowa, and apparently y'all don't know about what we agreed on, so I'm not helping you anymore. That's all. I was doing voices so they know where I was. Every time I do my voice, they arrest me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am. Good luck to you. Eva Pizarro. Ms. Pizarro, you're charged with possession of psilocybin and possession of cocaine. I find probable cause. Who do you live with, ma'am?
Myself. I mean, I have 2 people living with me, but I have, but I'm a homeowner.
Where are you owning that home in Northeast 144th?
I do, I am, yes,
How long have you lived there?
2 years.
And where do you work, ma'am?
I'm now working at Instacart.
Did you purchase that house or did you inherit it or?
I purchased it.
Okay, good for you.
Hard times, yeah.
On count one, the bond will be $750. On count two, the bond will be $1,500. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Eric, can you call corrections, please?
I technically cannot.
He cannot. What do you need, ma'am? I'll tell him, or he can hear you.
I need to readdress Miss Oliveira, the previous defendant for count 5. I have